Hello everyone, I am Michael.
And I'm Alex.
And today we have a short video review about SSD M.2 Enclosure, which is Thunderbolt 4 supporting.
It is actually part of our new project, which you will probably see in the next video.
Yes.
But the first part is this.
So we got from, again, AliExpress, one of the cheapest SSD enclosures that supports Thunderbolt 4, and we're gonna unpack it now. So let's open it up. Not bad.
Yes, it's looking pretty interesting for enclosure.
Actually, it's heavy, right?
Yes, it's quite heavy.
Do we have something else? Yep. We have USB-C to USB-C cable, which is also kinda must support the high-speed transfers. We have some manuals here. We have some rubbers. I guess this is for SSD installation into enclosure. And most likely some heatsink. Actually, this one is heatsink, I guess. And this part I don't know.
I think it's all for installation SSD.
Yes, and guarantee.
So guarantee.
Kinda.
Which is already expired 1 year ago.
Maybe it's production year. So let's open and see.
But for AliExpress it's a very good quality.
We can move it a bit.
And actually the main feature for this enclosure that this provides some unreal speed. It's much more than any SSD can provide.
Yes, so actually you will see why we need specifically this one. This 40 gigabits per second speed is Thunderbolt 4 supporting speed.
And you can see that wire is very bold. So it's not standard wire, it can provide real high speed.
So yeah, in comparison with some another wire, you can see, yeah, it's much tighter. So let's try to, I don't know how to open it, but it looks like so. And yeah. So here we have our, I don't know, circuit board, which converts M.2 to USB-C, but Thunderbolt 4.
Actually, I think I now understood why it's so heavy, because it's a solid piece of aluminum, so in the whole case works as a radiator.
Yes. Maybe for our project we will need to kind of remove circuit board from here, but we will see that in next video. Also, in this video we will do some testing, some basic testing, like adding M.2 SSD in this enclosure and doing some speed tests, but it won't give us very much details, because we just will see if it works or not. That's it, because the speed that this enclosure, actually this circuit board can provide is much higher than SSDs that M.2 SSDs that are available on the market.
Yes, so no way to test it speed with SSD.
Yes.
But I'm seeing this for the first time, so it was ordered by Michael. I even don't know its price. And for me, it looks really good. It looks very qualitative especially for AliExpress. So it looks way better than any other standard SSD enclosure. So personally, I would use such enclosure with only notice that maybe it's not very convenient by its weight. So it's not very convenient to hold such in your pocket or some bag.
Yes, but the price was 60 euro for this enclosure because it's Thunderbolt 4 supporting, and when you trying to find some enclosure that supports Thunderbolt 4, it's pretty hard because the price goes rapidly up, and not all, but a lot of them have like active cooling built in, and but they are made of plastic. So I hope this one can cool it normally using just aluminum case as passive cooling.
Yes.
So, and now you can see, now we will unscrew the circuit board, and you will see how it looks from the other side. We unscrewed the circuit board, and now you can see it from another side. That's it. So now let's do some simple testing and ensure that our enclosure is working. Or you want something to it?
Nothing more regarding it visual appearance. So let's go to test section.
We inserted Samsung 970 EVO Plus M.2 SSD into our enclosure and got it formatted, and now we can start the testing. So we have opened disk speed test from Blackmagic Design, and let's start. And now we will test it with 5 GB files. So as we can see, the speed is pretty good. Of course, it's not like 40 gigabits, but still we can see that disk is working, enclosure is working. And one thing to mention that SSD disk itself is kinda very hot at the moment when it's working.
I would say it's extremely hot, so probably this is related to M.2 form factor, which is very compact, and usually it requires additional cooling, some radiators, heatsinks put on top of it when used on some high load circumstances.
Yes. So I guess we can stop it. So as you can see, the result is pretty good for this disk, and we see that our enclosure is working fine. In next video related to our kind of new test project, you will see this enclosure in a bit different way. So we forgot to mention that this case name is MAIWO. So you see it on the screen.
And as usual, link to the AliExpress will be in the video description.
Yes. So thank you for your attention, and see you next video.
Thank you. See you.
Bye.
Bye.